How to make persimmon vinegar. I have made some persimmon vinegar last year, 2019. Let's see how it turned out. A jar of persimmon vinegar that has been fermenting for 8 months. Persimmon vinegar is clear as spring water. White mold, well-fermented, sits there like snow. You can see the white mold on top too. Clear vinegar is being fermented. Let's have a sip. Sour taste of vinegar. Let's check how it smells. It's a good smell, a strong scent of good vinegar. Story of making persimmon vinegar. Sangju, Gyeongsangbuk-do province. This region is known for persimmons. Persimmon vinegar is good to make during fall through winter. Try using persimmons with black spots. Persimmon blackened by the sun. You can use soft persimmons, but broken ones may ruin your vinegar. You may also use persimmons with small scratches, but try to avoid the broken ones as these will rot. Wash the persimmons. Important tip: use clean persimmons and drain the water. Pat the persimmons with paper towels and remove the top. It's important to drain the water completely. Place the clean persimmons in a sterilized jar and let it sit. 1 week later, the persimmons softens and you can see the vinegar is formed at the bottom of the jar. 1 week later, the persimmons soften. Clear vinegar is formed. Fermenting persimmon vinegar is mostly done in silence, but sometimes you can hear the bubbles. Open the jar for a refresh for the first couple of months. The fermentation process is amazing. As time passes, molds start to form. White molds, well-fermented. Black molds, rotten. Important tip: don't expose the persimmons into the air. push down the persimmons into the vinegar. This way, your vinegar is more likely to succeed. If you have ripening persimmons left, you may add them into the jar. I've added some soft persimmons. Sink the persimmons into the vinegar. The vinegar is being well fermented. Few days later. Another few days later. It's still being well fermented. Close the lid and wait till autumn. Then the vinegar would be ready. Here are the pictures of persimmon vinegar I have taken over the years. 1-year-old persimmon vinegar. Persimmon vinegar with white molds, successfully fermented. Persimmon vinegar with thick vinegar membrane. Thick vinegar membrane. When the membranes form, you can tell the vinegar is well fermented. But remember, if the membranes get thick, you may have less vinegar. So when you see the membrane, be sure to shake them occasionally. The best persimmon vinegar with thin membranes. This has not been filtered for 2 years, but the vinegar is still good. Successfully done. Here are the pictures of failed attempts. After 1 year of fermented, it stinks. Persimmon vinegar with black molds is not edible. Failed on making good vinegar this time. As time passes, after you filter the vinegar, the color gets darker and tastes softer. The brown bottle contains 4 to 5-year-old persimmon vinegar. This is well-fermented 3-year-old persimmon vinegar. Fresh filtered persimmon vinegar. Color of makgeolli. Fresh filtered vinegar after 1 year of fermentation, and a long-aged vinegar, brown color. How to drink and eat persimmon vinegar. Have a small glass of persimmon vinegar 3 times a day. It improves your health conditions and help you have a long, healthy life. You may also add honey to drink. Making shredded green onion side dish with persimmon vinegar. Salt, minced garlic, sugar, chili powder, persimmon vinegar, sesame seeds, add a little more chili powder. Enjoy your green onion side dish with roasted pork belly. Persimmon vinegar goes well with a lot more.